Chapter 12. Posted 14th of April 2020. Down the street, a dog barked. I made it up the driveway when a motion detector lights turned on. I sprinted to the porch and set the last envelope on the welcome mat. As I reached for the doorbell, a werewolf inside the house started barking. Okay, not a werewolf, but it sounded that way. By the time I reached the safety of Gretchen's front seat, I'd made a new goal to work out daily. I'd made it at New Year's too, but that was like 5 years ago. No, really it was. Years from now, scientists will write a paper on the time warp of 2020. When I got home, I checked my social media. Honestly, I wanted to know if Cade was home yet. I didn't want to risk calling him if he was being chased by a dog or something. A message from one of my college roommates waited in my Instagram box. Just thought you'd like to know. Craig is in the ICU with COVID. No, I really didn't want to know. I didn't wish him dead, just as far away from my life as possible. What was I supposed to do with this? I know I'm supposed to pray for my enemies, but I would have preferred him to be one of the nameless thousands I prayed for each day. I know prayer works. People are seeing miracles. My mom's friend, whose husband was home after over 3 weeks of hospitalization, my coworker was getting better. There had been a decline in the U.S. death toll for the last 2 days, as well as the global death toll. I knew there were answers to prayers. I knew I should include him in my prayers. Praying for someone who hurt me? I didn't know how to, even if it was the right thing. Why did she have to tell me? My phone rang, interrupting my thoughts. I didn't recognize the number. But right now, a telemarketer with a vacation to any place would be nice. Hello? Hey, how did your deliveries go? Cade's voice was the best thing I could have heard at the moment. You failed to tell me your nurse friend had a huge dog. Snoopy? He's only about 15 pounds with the bark of a Doberman. Cade's laughter wrapped around me like a warm embrace. No, I'm sure I heard a werewolf. Sorry, I didn't warn you. I survived. How did your deliveries go? Good. The doctor's teenage daughter was out in front of the house social distancing with a friend in a car. I dropped the envelope at the end of the driveway and told her to give it to her dad. She looked at me like I was crazy, but I didn't hear any sirens, so I don't think they called the SWAT team. I settled in my bedroom like I did when I was a teenager on the phone. Glad to know they didn't call the police. That would make it twice in 1 week. Maybe for our next date we can do something that's less likely to get me arrested. Like what? Watch a movie together. Wednesday night, something we can stream at the same time and laugh on the phone about. Do you have popcorn? Yes, do you? I even have an old-fashioned stovetop popper I found in the basement last week. Cool, so we're on? Sure. What movie? I asked. That was the problem. Thousands of movies. What to watch? Lauren Grace. To Lauren's readers. What movie should they see and what streaming service is it on?